We've got a good matchup. In the guard position tonight, Clark, should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the four. Fears out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Queen in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Fears. Pass to Queen. And the basket by Williamson.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
Here's Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo. Randall on the screen. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You know, in the pick and roll, you got a lot of options, but sometimes the best option is to do it yourself. DiVincenzo making the right choice there.
Here's Fears. Williamson with a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball four.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. BA?
And Allie, thank you for that.
You're looking for a guy that plays with a bit of an edge. Julius Randle is your man. I mean, he's been an All-NBA selection on multiple occasions.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Here's Fears. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13 and a half a game. Fade away. And again, Zion Williamson. Williamson's gotten his third basket of the night.
Showing he's got power and poise. Williamson with the nice, crisp jumper.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Tight defense on him. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Queen. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's McDaniels. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. Number 5, the Timberwolves.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
Pass to Queen. Inside. Here's Fears. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Stolen by Jones. Now here's Williamson. Checked by Randall. Williamson inside. Randall's there, and that one's good. Williamson's got 8.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
DiVincenzo can't hit.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Pass to Fears. Fires the 3 after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, shooting clearly the #1 priority for Fears there. Showing some confidence in his J.
Here's Edwards. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Jones with a screen on Randall. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Now here's Randall. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. For 3, DiVincenzo. No luck on that one. The Pelicans lead by 5. Queen, pass to Williamson. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
They can't stop him.
At least not on those first 6 attempts. He is scorching out there, flamethrowing.
It's Edwards on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray. 5 points in the game.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a 3-level scorer.
Here's Fears. DiVincenzo covering. Pass to Fears. 3-pointer. And Trey Murphy gets a 3.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. There's the drive, and Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Yep, that one's good. Williamson's got 14.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Now Edwards. Last game with 30. Down low. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Here's Fears. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Williamson. And it's New Orleans with another.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Highland in for DiVincenzo. Timberwolves trail by 7. Edwards looking for an opening. Outside Reed. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
Hay with a screen on Highland. McDaniels against Poole. 6 to shoot. For 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. 6 points for him.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
It's blocked. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Outside Edwards. 5 to shoot. Outside Reed. The 3. Rebounded by New Orleans. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
No waiting around from Poole. He got rid of it quickly.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. They trail by 9. Reed sets a screen. It's Edwards with a drive, and the shot goes down. Edwards got 9 points. New Orleans has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. The shot by Misi, no good. Minnesota's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Highland against Williamson. The 3 ball. Highland misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pulls it. Williamson misses. Timberwolves trail by 7. Highland with it. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. Here's McDaniels, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there. Getting the bucket and has a chance for one more.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans.
Oh, that's right.
DeSumo, he's checked in for Highland. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at Minnesota, they're currently in 4th place, a solid spot to be in late in the year. And of course, there's the Pelicans, pretty far behind right now. Now here's Poole, a steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. And that one's on target from the wing. Poole's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The Pelicans lead by 6 to the middle. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And this kind of 6 slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Then it's out of bounds to Minnesota. The Pelicans making the switch here. Terry's checked in. It's stolen by Poole. From the top of the key, Reed with the rebound.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. BC grabs the board.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Makovic. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for the Pelicans. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. And here's DeSumo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Edwards for three. And they'll get another chance. DeSumo outside. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the lay-in.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Right wing. Back to Poole. 56 seconds left to play in the first. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Can't hit from in close. Timberwolves trail by 8. It's McDaniels on the wing. And he also played a big role in their last game with Toronto. Pass to Edwards. Takes a three. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Here's Poole. Good defense by DeSumo. 4 seconds left. Shots blocked. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. From the inbound, Edwards, here we go. And so it's New Orleans finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
We've got Naz Reid, Ayo DeSumo out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Clark in at the 3 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
DeSumo outside. Reid sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. And that one is hammered home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pass to DeSumo. The putback. Gobert with the follow.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive side.
Here's Makovic. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Picked by Misi. Poole for 3. Reid with the rebound. Reid's got 4 rebounds in the game. DeSumo, the pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Reid. Now here's Poole. He has 6. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's DeSumo. And he throws it down with one hand.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Here's Misi. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Pass to Poole. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by Poole.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Outside Reed. Clark with the screen. 6 to shoot. And there's the rejection. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter to stop the drought. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
DiVincenzo against Poole. Clark outside. Gobert with a screen on Bay. Back to DiVincenzo. Fires the three. Pass to Gobert. Oh! Gobert hammers it home.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
New Orleans calls timeout. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle comes in for Reed, and it's Edwards in for DiVincenzo. And a change for the Pelicans. Williamson's checked in. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Poole looking it over. Over Edwards. Poole gets it in close. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
The Pelicans lead by 4 to the inside. Shoots from the right block. Great work in close from Zion.
And Zion living up to his full potential tonight. He can be a terrifying matchup when he's playing with energy.
Poole against Edwards. Randle, a screen on Poole. Edwards, a pass to Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Here's Williamson. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Timberwolves trail by 6. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Brian, back to you.
A scary thought. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And the layup is good off the glass. And it's 8 points now for Trey Murphy.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Spins. Edwards. Pass to Gobert. 4 on the clock. Randle can't hit.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Poole for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Randle. 17 points for him last game against Toronto. Randle, a screen on Poole. Back to Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
And so it's Poole with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've led by as much as 10. Williamson looking around. Randle with some nice D. Timberwolves trail by 6. Driving to the basket. basket, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Showing quickness off the dribble, something that separates Randall from most other power forwards.
Misi's shot is good.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Clark outside. Back to Tsumu. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. And another basket from Minnesota.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Williamson with it. 20 points for him last game against Milwaukee. From down in the low post, it goes. Williamson's got 22.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Back to Randall. Edwards against Poole. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. No good.
Excellent job to impact that attempt and prevent the easy deuce.
Pass to Misi. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here's Edwards. He's got 9. Gobert with a screen on Williamson. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
That skosh of space off the pick was all Edwards needed. Nice execution in the two-man game right there.
Inside. It's blocked by Gobert. Here's Edwards. He's got 11. Randall outside. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson.
Whoa. Zion looked like a flying fortress the way he protected the rim.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Williamson passes to Bay. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Randall against Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Bay outside. The 3. Randall pulls down the board.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
To the paint. And it's Randall with the jam.
Power and mobility of Randall. That combination makes it really hard to cover him on the pick and roll.
And here's New Orleans now. Last time they met was in New Orleans.
Last game, their starting lineup struggled to stay on the floor. They just put too much pressure on the bench.
They just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
5 on the clock. Jones misses. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Tsumu pass to Gobert. The 3, DiVincenzo. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Every NBA season has its ups and downs through the year, Clark. Must be hard to stay focused through all that.
Yeah, you're speaking the truth there because, one, the external factors are ever present. Noise from the outside. But also, you're in your own head more than anybody else. So being able to stay focused is critically important, and it's a mental discipline, and it's something that players have to work at.
Nas Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Highland comes in for Tsumu.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Williamson for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. It's stolen. Pass to Fears to stop the drought. Buries it from 3. Fears has got 6.
And this might be a growth area for Fears. His accuracy could even be better.
And here's Reed. Clark outside. Outside, Highland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reed sets a screen. Highland, the pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Pick, then points from Reed. He's a mobile big who operates well in the pick and roll.
New Orleans is shooting a decent 42% in the second. Pass to Poole. Here's the three. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Clark, no good. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Queen. And here's Poole. DiVincenzo covering. DiVincenzo with a steal. Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
That's what you want to see. Reed playing big in there.
Poole outside. The three is up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Minnesota. They lead by a bucket. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
Okay, and now let's check out the power rankings as we move through the middle of the season.
You look at the...
And that'll do it for us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. It has been a clinic out there by Zion Williamson.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. 2-point game. Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Fears out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Queen in at the 5.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Edwards against Jones. Now here's Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. So it's the Pelicans now, trailing by 2. Williamson inside, checked by Randall. Williamson against Randall, and they double up Williamson. From outside the arc, hits the... trifecta. And that's now 11 points now for Trey Murphy.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
Now Edwards. 11 points in the game. Fires for 3. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, BA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
Randall inside. He's against Williamson. Reed for 3. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Reed's got 10.
This is a big part of Reed's value. I mean, he's proficient from deep, and he's got a quick trigger, too.
Pass to Queen. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Williamson on the move. Misses in close. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. Now Edwards. looking to end this cold spell. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Down low. DiVincenzo with the steal. In transition, here they come. Here's Edwards. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And that's 13 points for Anthony Edwards. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Jones with a screen on Randall. Here's Williamson. Oh, the D, no chance against Williamson.
With an insane combination of power and touch, Zion is a one-of-a-kind star.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Edwards with it. 13 points in the game. Just 3 to shoot. And now New Orleans on the break. Jones from outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Reed. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting. The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Queen. From deep. McDaniels with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Edwards can't hit.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Timeout. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. The Sumu comes in for Edwards. Checking out the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the Nets from Reigns the last 10 games. 4th, the Timberwolves.
Number 1, you have to have good shooters. Number 2, you have to take good shots. This team is both talented and disciplined.
Pass to Fears. Now here's Jones. 5 on the clock. Here's Fears for the lead. And Trey Murphy gets a 3. He's got 16.
He's hit a pair of 3s each half, making a significant impact.
Now here's the Sumu. The D's right on him. DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. Rudy, a monster inside.
It's like running into an immovable object. Gobert setting that pick nicely.
And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand for them. Had a nice open look right there. 19 points in the game.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Outside, DiVincenzo, picked by Gobert. DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is. He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Outside McDaniels. A deep 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Queen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jones from outside. Rebound Minnesota. McDaniels with it. He's picked up by Jones. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Daniels. Pass to Reed. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Reed. From downtown, Jones grabs the board. The Pelicans lead by 4. Williamson passes to Jones. Back to Williamson. Oh, Williamson with the throwdown.
and giving them what they want. The incredible dunking ability of Zion on full display.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Minnesota with some changes. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Sumu, and it's Highland in for DiVincenzo. Highland looking for an opening. Pass to Reed. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniels.
And here's Poole. Give him 8 points now. Bay, right side. There's the three. It's not going to go for him. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's McDaniels. 5 points in the game. Reed for 3. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Williamson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch. That's for sure.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Minnesota has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Williamson against Edwards. It's picked off. Poole left side. Launches a three. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Highland, pass to McDaniels. Reed sets a screen. And it's in there. McDaniels got 4 points this quarter.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
An area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels. Defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion.
Outside, Highland. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Poole. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, misses the dunk.
That is a rarity. If he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And here's Misi. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. New Orleans calls timeout.
All right. You have the deadline. You got a deadline. Everyone watching.
Changes here for the Timberwolves. Randall comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland. And the Pelicans making a change here. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Edwards, the pass to Reed. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards has got his 5th assist in this one.
At 6'9" and about 260, Naz Reid has the size to make room for himself inside.
Picked by Misi. Here's Bay. Nice D from Reid.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. Now here's DiVincenzo. He has 7. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Here's Reid. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And now just a 1-point New Orleans lead.
All Reid's looking for is an opportunity. They've given him that, and he's been outstanding.
Here's Poole. Banked it in off the glass. Poole's got 10 points in the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Now here's Randall. Defense is right there. Here's a look at what's coming up for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Monday, they'll be playing against Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat.
Even though it's a home contest, this one should be very challenging. They'll host a team that is just destroying everyone else. Never an easy team to face.
Hawkins is checked in for Terry. Bay outside. McDaniels with a steal for the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. McDaniels got 6 in the quarter.
Determination there from McDaniels. Love seeing that. Refusing to be denied on the drive.
Pass to Bay. Poole a screen on McDaniels. Bay from long range. To the middle. Here's Misi. And it's thrown down hard with both hands. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Edwards. He's got 13. Outside McDaniels. Clock at 6. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Pelicans ahead, up by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Timberwolves trail. Randall at power forward with Reid at center. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Bones Highland. And it's Clark in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Back to DiVincenzo. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Poole against Highland. Here's Bay. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. Bay's got his first 2 points.
All about confidence in these moments. Bay able to attack immediately.
Outside, Highland puts up a 3. That's it. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
The 3, DiVincenzo. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Highland. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Randall. Good chance here for DiVincenzo. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
and can put the other team on its heel. We'll see how it plays out.
Pass to Misi. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. Anthony Edwards is checked in for DiVincenzo. And it's Dosunmu in for Highland. Zion Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. And let's send it over to Allen LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Williamson against Randall. 5 to shoot. Markovic. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Picked by Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Poole. Gobert with a screen on Poole. Edwards for 3. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
On the wing, Bay. Pass to Markovic. Got it. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. Williamson with it. Bay outside. Shot is up. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. It's a 1-point game to take the lead. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Sadiq Bey.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And the Pelicans with possession here. Pass to Markovic. Now Williamson. Inside. Here's Markovic. And down it goes. 2 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Poole against Edwards. Back to Dosunmu. Shoots. Minnesota again missing. The Pelicans have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this 4th. Pass to Markovic. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Picked by Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
You know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this 4th. On the wing, Bay. From the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Edwards for 3. Williams grabs the board.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Count it.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Gobert with a screen on Poole. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Queen, he's checked in for Moktovic. Jones comes in for Bay. And it's Spears in for Poole. Timberwolves trail by 3. And here's McDaniels. McDaniels a screen. Here's Randall. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Just an attacker is Randall. Always seems like he's being sent to the line.
Julius Randle taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Randall.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Naz Reid's checked in for Minnesota. And good on the second, so he makes them both. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Picked by Williamson. Shoots over Randall. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Williamson's got 33.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Outside McDaniels. Reid a screen on Jones. McDaniels can't hit. New Orleans leading by 3. Williamson left side. Pass to Queen. Here's Spears from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside McDaniels to tie it up. Jones grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And stolen by Edwards. Randall pass to Dosunmu. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Pass to Fears. Williamson against Randall. A step back shot. Williamson misses. The Timberwolves trail. Here's McDaniels. Now Edwards. To take the lead. Williamson with a rebound.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Oh, the lead pass. Great dish. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. You look at Zion Williamson. What a contribution.
Well, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Checked in for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo comes in for Dosunmu. Here's Randall. Outside Edwards. Shoots it. And yes, sir. Hits the wide open J.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Williamson against Randall. Williamson left side. 6 to shoot. Jones from deep three-point land. Nope.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbow. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Yes, using that window.
This is the guy Williamson wants to be for his team, the player they can count on in the clutch moments.
1:19 left in the final quarter. Outside Edwards. Randall on the screen.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
Pelicans foul, Jones. Second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 2 here. And both free throws good for Edwards.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
Williamson against Randall. It's gone! What a J!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
That's good from Williamson.
That and one is huge, making this now a 2-possession game.
Now here's Edwards. McDaniels outside. No good from 3. Here's New Orleans now. They've led by as much as 10. Williamson is doubled. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Spears. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Yeah, what I like about Jeremiah Fears' playing style is his high level of determination. He's not easily turned away, and he just goes at a defense. That'll serve him well over his career.
Edwards.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 5. And so he makes both from the line. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
This fella knows how to finish a game off. There was no question about those free throws.
Here's Spears. And so it's New Orleans winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.